August 3rd, 2009. A hot summer day. A man, exhausted from work, returns home, but finds the house empty. His wife, his young daughter, his older daughter, and his granddaughter all gone. This wasn't just a simple disappearance. It would soon unravel into a brutal crime that shook an entire neighborhood in Uzbekistan. This is a story that will chill you to the bone. The man looked around the house. Every room was empty. No phone ringing, no voices, only silence. He immediately went to the neighbors. "Have you seen my wife and children?" But the answer was the same. Nobody had seen them. As night approached, he called every relative and friend. Still nothing. Then, one neighbor woman hesitantly mentioned something odd. "I haven't seen them, but I heard her husband and father-in-law went to a resort." The man knew this was a lie. Out of hope, the man contacted the police. Investigators arrived and traced the last person the missing family spoke to. It was that very same neighbor woman. When questioned, her answers were vague. Her eyes avoided contact. Within days, she and her husband were placed under close surveillance. After days of intense interrogation and psychological pressure, they confessed to a horrifying truth. According to her confession, the victim, the missing wife, had been saving money to buy sewing machines. The neighbor and her husband, driven by greed, formed a deadly plan. They lured the woman into their home, claiming they knew someone who could sell the machines at a cheap price. She arrived with her 2 daughters and granddaughter. On the table, hot tea, but it was laced with sleeping medication. As the victims began to grow drowsy, the couple took up a pre-prepared axe. First, blows to the head, then knives to dismember the bodies. Even the 1.5-year-old child was mercilessly killed. Her remains were fed to dogs. The investigation uncovered all the evidence: blood traces in the home, sleeping drug residue, and the victims. In court, the woman was sentenced to 15 years in prison, while her husband received life imprisonment. But no sentence could ever bring back the family they destroyed. This case serves as a grim reminder of how deep human greed and cruelty can run. A family's life was erased in an instant, not by strangers, but by trusted neighbors. These evil people kill their victims and bury their bodies in their homes. And when the bodies were dug up from the ground, it was very difficult and very sad to recognize them. How can a child of man commit these evils? A person is afraid. Remember, sometimes the greatest danger isn't from someone unknown. It's from the person living right next door. Always be vigilant. Don't trust everyone all the time.